It is good to be powered by World Sports Betting. It is good times. CO.za. Mamelodi Sundowns 4, Marumo Gallants 1. Kabatino Mango got a penalty. He hit it straight down the middle, and Ronald Williams decided not to dive. And it looks very poor when you hit it down the middle and the goalkeeper doesn't dive, which is something interesting. And it shows that Ronald Williams has been working on those penalties because he either dives right or left. Yeah. But this time around, for the first time in maybe 30 or 40 penalties that is faced, he decided just to stand in the middle. And Kabatino Mango also did his homework. It's the right thing to do to hit it down the middle with Ronald because he dives left or right. Now, that adds a layer of complexity. Next time someone is facing Ronald Williams, now they have to think, okay, we know now that he dives, he doesn't dive sometimes, and sometimes he dives left or right. There you go. Mr. So what did you make for them?
Mr. K,
yes, sir.
Yeah, Justice, TJ.
TKJ.
Yeah, TKJ, Ubo, no Pep, no Tuna, Nanema Kagan Bulise, Shall support Jala iDiskiTV. So, be enjoying Jala chicken food.
We born a foot into what Ronald Manje say about it. I dive.
Mr. K, you know, the pinangisho food last week food. Angege, ayiko e-shop that sells the experience. Ayiko e-shop it takes the experience. You must earn it. This guy, he's playing. He has learned ukuthi, oh, now they know me ukuthi diver. So now I'll learn ukuthi, let me just take a chance in him. It's all about experience because you are in the game, you acting, you are in that action. So it's easy to do whatever based on you being in the game. So yeah,
yeah, but within 2 minutes of that, Kabatino Mango scores. So that's how you come back from moments like that.
Yeah, yes, coach. Ngiyathemba uzomshouta kodwa ngasamshouti futhi because nangopatalile, and it's good to see Kabatino man scoring. You know, he's one of the players that I like him also. He's a good player. He has a short-tempered, like anybody else, but he's a good player, and on his day he can do wonders.
Yeah, let's talk about Coach Dendens. He lost 4-1 today. He lost against Golden Arrows 2-0. He lost to Kaizer Chiefs 2-1. We know these owners. We know that sooner or later they will call him. Junior said special leave is pending. What do you think of his future, Coach Dendens?
Yeah, Mr. Nkewu, you know, against Chiefs he was unlucky. Against Arrows was unlucky because he played well, he created chances, but he couldn't score. Tonight against
the best team in the country.
Yeah, no, and they, you know, he plays an open game like Sundowns, and unfortunately because of the quality and pound to pound of the players, he couldn't match. Yes, the footballer that wants to play, but you know you can only do that against other teams, but not against Sundowns, because Sundowns are always superior in ball position, interchanging of passes, interchanging positions, creating chances. I mean, look at Matthews tonight. Wow, this boy. You know, the speed, the passing, the complementing the run yaga, Renas on the right side, Ribeiro, you know, buying time, holding the ball, waiting for the right moment. You know, these things, Mr. Nkewu, you cannot get them anywhere except at Sundowns. You know, Sundowns, they do something that is so special, and it's so difficult for other teams really to match them.
Yeah, it seems like today was an exhibition of goalkeepers and mistakes and momish moments. Yeah. Daniel Akpeyi, of course, we also saw with Manuel Sapunga earlier on in Polokwane City. Daniel Akpeyi, bamshaya ebusweni ngebola, so you can't really help that.
Yeah.
It can happen to anyone. And then the goalkeeper is a replacement. He makes a mistake, he tries to dribble, and then they take the ball, they score, good goal, tap in by Umkhulise, right place at the right time. I'm tempted to say that maybe Marumo Gallants doesn't have goalkeepers because Daniel Akpeyi na unenkinga zakhe nje. His footwork. If you watch him during set pieces, look at how many times how long it takes him to take steps and shuffle to the left or to the right. It looks like they have a problem there with the goalkeeping department.
Yeah, but you know, Mr. Nkewu, it's a position where, unfortunately, if you make a mistake, you are exposed. Unfortunately, as keepers, they just need to learn to minimize their mistakes. Mlambo, when you've got that confidence of playing, because Utens is a coach who wants everyone to play and also the keepers to play. And Mlambo, he knows how Tens want things to be done. So in that, he thought he would get away. Matthews. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. And taking risk in football, sometimes you can dribble and win. Sometimes you can dribble, they take the ball and put it in the net. It's just one of those nights where you have to learn in the hard way. And looking at Sundowns, Mr. Nkeu, I've seen some bit of change in how they were playing in terms of transition play. They confuse everyone. And if other teams are watching, now I think they're going to be more confused than before. Because of Renas and Matthews and Ribeiro here as a number 10, how he holds the ball and wait for them to make those runs. And mind you, these guys, they're not just making just runs. Those are runs in good areas and with speed. So when you've got Matthews with that speed, you've got Renas on the right with that speed, and receiving a pass from Ribeiro, definitely you are in trouble. You are in trouble. So that's one thing that I've seen tonight to Sundowns, that, okay, they build up, but then they wait for you. When you open, then they play it quick. And they know how to play it quick. And well done to Coach Manqoba and his team. I think, yes, I was on top of him.
I was about to say it, so it is worth asking now, because I asked this to Junior as well.
Yeah.
I did kind of hint when we were talking 4 weeks back.
Yeah.
Uguti, is it too early for your criticism? You guys were criticizing him. Of course, everyone was criticizing him. If he loses in the MTN 8, that's what's going to happen anyways, because you're coaching one of the biggest clubs in the country. That's going to happen, even if the coach is or whoever, your mother is coaching there, they're going to criticize her. Anyone can be criticized if you are knocked out in the semi-final.
Yeah.
But I did kind of hint that, number one, will things not change? And you were saying, no, they're not going to change. Number two, was it too early to make that criticism? And you were like, no, it's not too early because he's been there, unless he doesn't believe in that philosophy.
Yeah. Mr. Nkeu, 100%. I said that because there's no way you can be at Sundowns for 8 years. And then all of a sudden, they were brought out to play, because the way they played against him, Pologana City, it was shocking. The first leg against Telis, it was shocking. It was better now, the second leg. And I even said that, now I think they'll call him to say, look, we understand you want to do your changes and whatsoever, but can you go back to what we all know? Let's play our game. Let's see. Because I always say, Mr. Nkeu, if you want to make changes, I've got nothing wrong if Coach Manqoba Mngqithi wants to make changes in his team. He's got his own rights, but you need to build up on that.
If it's not broken,
don't fix it. So he was supposed to put them there. Like now, he just allowed them to play. Yes, the only change that he made is the speed, of which there's nothing wrong. It complements what Sundowns play. You play. When they open, then you can hit them with speed. You've got two players that have got speed. You've got a ball player that can hold, buy time for them to allow them to get to the right positions and release them. And that is fantastic. And it's good to see this. And also, it helps the team not to be predictable now. When you go to Sundowns now, you don't know whether are they going to hit with transition or they're going to come up with a build-up play. And for me, I'm satisfied with the game.
There you go. Thank you very much, Mr. Sorenso. It's been a long holiday for us. Of course, we've been doing 2 matches back-to-back. Not that we're complaining. We know that we have you as a fan base and you've subscribed to us. TKJ is laughing because he does nothing other than just stand there and press a button. So all he has to do, not just this now, is doing this in front of the laptop. Tina, we do the actual work itself. So that's why they find this funny. There's nothing amusing about working on a public holiday while some appear ephela ekasi. Umkombo uyashiya nabantu bayagqiba imbahambe lokushini. Yabo. Uthola khona nokuthiwa sithununu yazi crackling so. Crackling. It's a green liquor brand, Crackling. It's almost like this when you're looking at it. So Mqeba. Where I come from, city in Dombe Neshore. It looks like a girl that's doing this. It's green, and people drink it, and when they drink it, they get knocked out. They don't know who they are when they wake up in the morning. So that's she is Tsunon. And don't finish with cameraman.
Yeah,
My pelele video. It is good to times also splitting.